you schedule an appointment with Becca and I, or you join us for tonight's Zoom call talking all about grant writing. And with that, I am passing the mic over to the beautiful Crystal Laura Cruz. She is the CEO of Cruise Beyond Limits.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, y'all are incredible. And I'm so sad I cannot make it to EYA this year, but y'all are awesome. Make sure you click that link above. Oh gosh, they are beautiful, beautiful humans. Marcus and Ashley, I just can't wait to be in your arms and in your spirit and in the room again with you. Oh gosh, it's been way too long, but I'm so happy to be here. For today's show, Health is Wealth Mondays with Cruise Beyond Limits here. I'm Crystal Laura Cruz, and I am a life, fitness, and business accelerator. And I'm on a mission to help empower everyone on the planet put themselves and their health first for just 34 minutes a day so we can reduce the stress and overwhelm of life and live a more fulfilling life. And how do I do that? Right now, I am on the top of a mountain in Costa Rica, and I just finished an incredible, epic event where I hosted my retreat here for these beautiful ladies they just graduated, and I'm about to send them off with safe travels and some incredible memories and a new sisterhood. So I get to do this in many ways, whether it be fitness, community, helping you transform your life, which is actually today's message. So today, everyone wonders, like, Crystal, you host these retreats, you do these events, you're always on the go, you're always moving, you're always on vacation, you're always in a nice place. Well, I've been able to put together an experience similar to EYA. Like, if you haven't been in that room, you got to be there. So you have a couple more minutes to click that link. I'm going to keep that up. So if you're on Clubhouse right now, click the link above, check it out. You need to get in that room because the power of community and investing and committing in yourself and your personal growth and development is like no other. This is a you first mentality. And today's message is all about transforming your life throughout these types of experiences, in-person events. There is nothing like being able to break bread, embrace each other's arms, high fives, hugs, handshakes, tears, happy tears, goal setting, and just unpeeling the layers of what makes us unique, right? And the values that we have and the shared values. And we are so much more alike than we are different. And so quickly in an in-person experience like this, you committing and investing in yourself, you'll soon find that you're never alone. So today, everyone always asks, like, Crystal, how do you do this? Yeah, right. You're going to transform my life in 6 days in Costa Rica. That sounds like a fun spa event. Or you're going to have we're going to have cucumbers on our eyes. And no, these types of events, we dig deep. All right. And we get in community. And so I have 3 tips for you today to be able to transform your life, whether it be in your hometown or maybe at an event like EYA or my Revive and Thrive retreat in Costa Rica. So this is the final day, and I just had the graduation ceremony, and I'm like, what can I talk? I actually asked the retreat sisters here, and I said, what do you think I should talk about today? And they're like, how to transform your life in 6 days. And a couple of them actually had shared, like, I wasn't sure you were going to be able to crack the code. You say we go, you're able to have this transformational experience in 6 days. And I want to share with you 3 tips of the ways that I've been able to not only transform my life, but to be able to pass this on. Janine, hi, you're live. Say hi.
Oh, hi.
We don't do this alone, right? So Janine's taking some footage for those of you who are on Clubhouse. I'm actually live on Facebook in my free community. I want to share that link. If you want to be a part of the Cruise Beyond Limits community, it is supportive, it is amazing, and it will transform your life. We're also over on YouTube live too. So if you want to comment, make sure I'll have myself and my team catch up with the comments. We love technology and we love utilizing it to maximize our potential. That has been an amazing growth opportunity for me. So how did I transform my life, and how am I able to pour in to be able to create this experience for others? 3 tips for you today. Okay? So if you're taking notes, if you want to do 1, 2, 3, come with me. Because put your seatbelt on, it's a wild ride. Step 1, you have to be all in. You have to commit. And I'm a marathon runner. I'm a marathon coach. I've run 26 marathons in a 50-mile race. Okay? Guess what? I never feel ready. It's scary every single time. I just did a dance party and I hopped around. Like every single time you step into a next level version and you say yes to you, it's scary, right? So you're going to feel it in your nervous system. You're never going to be 100% ready. So there's this feeling in all in, lean in, committed feeling in your body, in your being, that if you have that intuitive nudge where you're like, I'm ready for that next level. I don't know what that looks like, but I'm ready to lean in. I'm ready to get curious. I'm ready to unpeel the layers. Enough is enough. I can't tell you how many people have told me, Crystal, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm sick of this roller coaster, this start and stop mentality. Looking for that next thing. Exhausted, overwhelmed, anxiety, depression. No more. So it's scary and you're never going to be ready, but if you don't lean in and you don't commit, we're going to be right in the same place in a year from now, in 3 years from now. So why not? So step 1, you got to go all in. You got to commit first. And as a marathon runner, I have registered and completed 26 full marathons. Okay? When I registered, sometimes it's 3 or 4 months, sometimes it's 6 months in advance. My 50-mile race, my one and only 50-mile race, I registered almost a year in advance. Was I ready? No. But was I committed? Heck yes, I was committed. Because I said, I'm ready for more. I'm ready to learn. I'm ready to go through this process. I'm ready to open up. I'm ready to be vulnerable. I'm ready to learn about myself. And I'm ready to go all in no matter what. And I know that, I always say, Rome wasn't built in a day, and Olympic athletes didn't wake up Olympic athletes, right? They went all in, they decided, they're like, yes, let's try this. And they consistently showed up each day, one step at a time, one rep at a time, one day at a time, one pool lap at a time, whatever that is, whatever your sport is, whatever habit you're trying to improve, it's one day at a time. We're never going to be 100% ready. So I want to tell you this because there's so many people that I coach that haven't committed yet. So you want to run a marathon, you want to start a business. If you didn't open that bank account, if you didn't actually start the business yet and apply for the DBA, apply for the LLC, guess what? You're not there yet. All right. So if you want to train for a half marathon, or you train for your first 5K, or train for a marathon, or maybe your first ultra marathon, you're not committed until you put your money where your mouth is and you take action. And it's an energy exchange. When you commit, you put it on the calendar, you say yes. I had a planning meeting with my retreat sisters this morning at graduation. We discussed what our plan is for next. We already set our next date for our next meeting before we even got on the airplane. So I know that we're starting our whole next level version of what this experience looks like on June 12th. We already set the date, we set the time, everyone committed. It's an all-in mentality. And we're open for what that next chapter looks like because we know we're worth it. And we have this feeling, this emotion that's within us that has this hungriness for something more. So this is an energy exchange. So if you commit, then we have to be willing to keep going all in afterwards. That's when the process starts, not before. Right? So it's kind of a shift because I've coached a couple of people through marathons and they haven't committed. They didn't register for the race yet. If you don't register, if you don't commit, then your mind and your body isn't all in. So hopefully You have this all-in mentality, and you have to take the leap of faith. Faith and trust in yourself, in God, the universe, your higher power, whatever it is, that you have what it takes, and you are going to go all in and be ready to receive the journey, the lessons, the growth, the laughter, the tears, and everything in between. And that's the beautiful process that you're committing to. We're learning. We're leaning in. Okay? So you have to be all in. You have to decide that you're going to be all in, no matter what, a no matter what mentality. So that's step one. Be committed. Commit first. Commit before you're ready, and then everything will follow. There's so many people that go after their next, their next promotion. Did you have all that? Were you completely ready? Were you an expert at the job that you're applying for right now, or that you're doing right now, or the business that you have? I've been in business almost 6 years. If I waited till I was ready to start my business, I would have never started. And I wouldn't be here to tell this story and to be here with you and to celebrate these incredible women on the top of the mountain in Costa Rica right here. I wish, for those of you who can see that are on live right now, this is in my retreat home in the villa. I tried to go outside. The internet doesn't really work here very well. We've been able to check out and unplug. And these ladies have gone all in. I went all in on them. They went all in on them too. And we learned and we danced and we cried and we laughed and we just had incredible memories to last us a lifetime. There are no pictures. There are no videos. There's not enough that I can tell you right now to describe this experience. But the reason why I have these words and this feeling and the chills that are running through my body right now, the pride, the growth, the opportunity, is because we all had an all-in committed mentality. Everyone went all in. I saw the grit. I saw the strength. I saw the resilience. I saw the power. We all shed tears of laughter. Last night, we had after dinner, we had literally like a 15-minute giggle ab session. Ab session, not an obsession, an ab session. Like literally, my cheeks hurt and my abs hurt. We literally laughed uncontrollably for like almost 15 minutes. How does that happen? We were strangers 6 days ago. How does that happen? We literally sat at the table last night. No one wanted to go to bed. They were like, we're all exhausted. We've been through so much, but we're like, we don't want this to end. This is the community that I want to be a part of, because everyone has a seat at the table and everyone is committed to living their best life, to taking that leap of faith, to leaning in for the growth and the opportunity of what's to come. Everyone is committed to being the happiest, healthiest version of themselves, no matter what, whatever that takes. So the fact that you are here right now listening to this message tells me that you're curious. That tells me that you have what it takes. So what else does it take? First, you got to commit. You have to be all in. It's an energy. It's a flood of emotions. It's an all-in mentality. You have to just lean in and be ready. Be ready to maybe fail. Be ready to maybe not get it right, to fumble, to have a frog in your throat, I lost my voice 2 weeks ago. I don't think there was something in the air here. It's really dry. There's wildfires, like super dry. They're waiting for their first rain here in Costa Rica. And I've been really stuffy. Like my nose is raw from blowing it. Sorry, TMI, but like it's an all in. And I'm here no matter what. There's been challenges. Every time we go to level up, something is going to challenge us. Whether it's God, universe, whatever you believe in, we're always being challenged. There will be an obstacle. And who are you going to be in those moments? We're never going to be ready, but we have to trust that we have the tools and we have what it takes to keep going no matter what, to keep getting back up. I can't tell you, the wind was incredible here. Me trying to have a tripod and train and do all these things, and there's a lot of moving parts and logistics. I was challenged in many ways every single day. But this energy, this all-in mentality, this energy of a committed mentality, the willingness to be open, to be vulnerable, to be human, and to grow through a process, that's a different energy. So you have to start there. And you have to be willing to embrace it. And know that you may not get it right. You may fumble, you may blurt something out, you may not, like, it's cool, it's all good. It's part of the process. So that brings me to step 2. You have to be in a beautiful community, a safe space, a brave space, a space where there's trust and love and compassion and honesty and core values and faith. This is the community, the Careers Beyond Limits community that we develop. By all of us going all in and be willing to open up, when we go to these experiences, whether it be EYA or any of my events, I have another retreat coming up in September. I have a beautiful free community. I want to share that link too here in a moment. I'm going to give you some more time. If you're on Clubhouse right now, click that link above, get in community, get into these rooms, because the community matters. For those of you who don't know, who haven't heard my angelic voice, I did an amazing meditation with my retreat ladies this morning. I teach classes. I teach fitness classes. So I do 30-minute HIIT and kickboxing sessions, right? And I stream wherever I'm at in the world. So we recorded today's workout right here at the top of the mountain here in Costa Rica at the Revive and Thrive Retreat. It was an incredible workout at sunrise, and we did a beautiful yoga session afterwards. But I host these workouts, and you can find stuff all over the internet. You can find stuff on YouTube. You can find stuff on, any platform, you name it. There's stuff out there, right? And I've had so many people say, Crystal, there's a lot of stuff on the internet, but what they don't get is the community, the supportive community, the accountability, the coaching, the honesty, the humanness that you deliver. And I've recognized that. And so I didn't always feel like that I belonged to a community. Like I didn't always fit in because I'm unique. I'm energetic. People told me I'm like the Energizer Bunny, or I'm a caged pit bull. You have too much energy. I can't talk to you before 9 o'clock. So I always thought that there was something, weird about me. So I didn't always feel like I felt like I fit in, like I belonged, that people would understand me. I've even been told by supervisors throughout my military career. For those of you who don't know, I've been in the military for 21 years. Today, I'm celebrating 21 years. 21 years. But I've had supervisors say, oh, you have too many ideas. You're too energetic. Go sit in the corner. We'll let you know when we need something. Or, oh, honey, we'll let you know if you're doing a bad job. We'll let you know if you're doing something wrong. Go over there. So I didn't always feel like I could belong. And so this is why I create a supportive community so everyone can bring their unique talents, their strengths, their opportunities for growth. They're going to be loved. They're going to be cheered on. They're going to be supported. And there's a space for you, no matter where you're at in the world, no matter where I'm at in the world, no matter where you're at in your fitness journey, your personal development journey, and your growth journey. Maybe you haven't done any of this work before and you're like, I've never really looked in the mirror and said, who is that woman in the mirror? Who is that man in the mirror? Each and every one of us today, this morning, as part of the graduation ceremony, we all looked in the mirror. We got to get honest with ourselves. We've done some tremendous work in this last 6 days together. We all took a couple moments and we looked in the mirror and we looked at the person that's staring back at us. It's not the same person that we were 6 days ago. How does this happen? We're all in. We're committed. We're committed to the learning. We're committed to the growth. And we were supported and loved in a community to be cheered on, to feel like we can bring our best self, all of us. I mean, we lived together for 6 days. We have a whole beautiful community throughout this Revive and Thrive experience, this retreat experience. So you really can't hide a lot around here, right? We get to know each other really quickly. And I do that through providing a space for us to trust and honor the process and the journey that we're all on, okay? So through this, we learn about ourselves. We learn about how we process emotions, how we can be there for other people, how we can cheer them on and connect on a deeper level, how we move our body, how our nutrition plays a role. Did you know that your gut health, your nutrition, how you talk to yourself, what you ingest, how much you hydrate, how much you move your body has a direct impact on the relationship that you have with yourself and with others? This is what makes this community unique. When we're all trying to level up our health and our wellness, we're very intentional with our daily habits. So as a community, this is a safe space for us to learn about what we can do to create a recipe for success so that we can live our best, healthiest version of ourselves and grow through life, because it's going to get thrown at us, right? So being a part of this community, having this all-in mentality, being committed, and everyone's going towards the same thing. So of course, so when you get in community with the people that are like-minded, that are all going after the same thing, it's so much easier to be like, oh, I don't feel so weird. I don't feel so alone anymore. This is the power of these experiences, of this community. So that's step 2. We need to be in a community. So you're not meant to do this life alone. No one is. We're human beings. We're meant to connect. So step 3, I want to share you just one more step with you, and then I want to open it up to some comments, and I want to hear from some beautiful people here on stage. I'm going to catch up with the comments over on social media as well. If you're catching this on replay, make sure you shout yourself out, #replay. I would love to hear your comments and questions. My team will be on standby as well to share any links. Send me a message on Instagram. I'd love to connect with you. So step 3, you have to recognize that this is a journey and commit to the long game. Commit to the journey. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to be healthier, if you're trying to start a business, maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to be a speaker, you're not sure what your purpose is, you're not sure what that next step is. Commit to the process, commit to the journey. We don't have to have it all figured out today. Take each day as it comes and be open for the opportunity for growth, open for the opportunity for a different type of a conversation. Because if we have it so structured and so set and we have to have everything right now and everything has to be perfect and everything has to be figured out, it's like, we get to commit to the journey of one day at a time, one step at a time, one conversation at a time, one Facebook Live at a time, one Clubhouse room at a time, whatever that is. Keep showing up consistently, and consistency is going to breed the results every single time, and it will lead you on a path that you may have never imagined. One of the ladies here earlier on in the week, she said, Crystal, we're sitting, there's a beautiful infinity pool on the top of the mountain. We're literally at the highest point of this mountain, overlooking the Pacific Ocean, these beautiful mountains. There's yachts down there. There's an infinity pool in there. We're sitting in the seats at the edge of this pool. And she whispers over, do you ever think that this would be your life? That this is what you'd be doing? I said, no. But as soon as I saw it, I consistently committed to the process. And I consistently show up, and I'm making the dream become my reality. It didn't just happen. I didn't just arrive here at the top of the mountain to be able to share this message with you or to be able to create this experience. I didn't just throw a dart and just say, oh yeah, we'll just try that. No, I did consistent daily activities That consistency added up. And I was committed. I was all in every single day to the process, to the journey. And I didn't know what it looked like. 2 years ago, I never hosted a retreat. I had a dream. I was like, I need it. I want to have an in-person experience. I want to have a team, and I want to put my love for travel, fitness, community, emotional intelligence, and growth and personal development together. So I created a 6-day curriculum. I asked for help. I consistently showed up. I consistently kept sharing my message. And here I am. This was the 4th retreat that I put on. I did 3 of them last year. We're about to go to the airport here in about an hour and a half, completing the last one. And then I'm bringing another group this September, the 23rd to the 28th. So if you want in and you want part of this experience and you're ready to commit to the process and go all in, you may not, I'll tell you, these ladies, we don't give you the itinerary. It's a trust, it's a knowing, it's a journey, it's an experience. It's a life-changing, transformational experience in 6 days. And it will change your life if you let it, if you're willing to commit, if you're willing to go all in. You're going all in on you. You're the best investment ever. Why not you? And many times we find so many excuses to put ourselves on the back burner, to put our health on the back burner, our self-care on the back burner. It's your time. So committing to this journey means that we have to commit to a process. And you may not get it yet. You may not be there yet. But be ready to show up every single day like your life depends on it, because it does. Don't wait until it's too late. Don't wait for an emergency. Don't wait for an illness. Don't wait for that. Put you first. All right? And commit to the journey. Know that it might not be a straight line. If you own a business or you want to start a business, it is not a straight line. It is a roller coaster of emotions, good, bad, and ugly, and everything in between. Challenges, all kinds of adversity. It's taught me so many powerful lessons for life. So when life happens, when life gets thrown at me, I'm able to respond in a positive way. I'm able to help lift other people up in community. This is part of being in community and committing to the journey and recognizing that obstacles are part of it. Other people's opinions is part of this journey. The critics, the harsh critics. I can't wait to post all the pictures on social media. Oh, must be nice for you to go on another vacation. Must be nice for you to be in the sunshine. Must be nice. I hear it all the time. Yes, it is nice. Thank you, because I designed it that way. And this is what I love to help people do. You get to recreate, you get to transform the life that you desire, not someone else, not someone else's opinions or rules that they set for you. You get one shot at this life. So why not? If you want to travel, go travel. You want to coach, you want to mentor, you want to write a book, go do it. Figure it out, get in community, be all in, be committed to the process. Know that you're not going to show up an expert on day one. Commit to the process every single day. And eventually, you're going to be open for the opportunity, not only for growth, you're going to surprise the heck out of yourself. You're going to climb that mountain. It might be painful. You're going to have tears. You might have blood, sweat, and tears, right? We're climbing. It feels like forever. And it feels like we're never going to make it. But if you quit just before that breakthrough, I can't tell you how many times I see people do it. They quit. They tap out when it gets tough. They tap out just before the breakthrough, just before they get to that one thing that's going to unlock their true potential. That one thing, that one conversation, that one retreat, that one event that you could show up at a table. You could go to an event and be across the table from someone that will unlock the next level version of yourself. Maybe your career, maybe your business, maybe it's an investment, maybe it's whatever that is for you. What is that next level for you? Maybe it's answering the question that you've been asking, answering your prayers that you've been praying so hard. You never know if you're not open for that opportunity and committing to the journey, committing to the process, and being all in. This is how you transform your life. It's going to be messy. We're not going to have it all figured out. We're not going to have it all together. Guess what? No one has it all together, myself included. I was just a pile of mush a second ago before I came on live here. But I'm proud because I committed to the journey. And for those of you who don't know, I train on emotional intelligence. I'm a facilitator, and I use emotional intelligence as a foundation of everything that we do. So I study the brain. I study the brain under stress, under trauma, under illness, overwhelm, through marathons, through fitness. I bring psychology to everything that we do, into understanding our relationships, that self-talk, that inner critic, the relationship you have with yourself. So the brain keeps track of the times that you show up for yourself. Okay, so we cannot quit. You cannot cancel on yourself, because the brain also, the nervous system also keeps track of the times that you cancel on yourself. So that pain of cancellation, that pain of guilt and shame and regret is way worse than the pain of leaning in and being courageous and not knowing what's next. Yeah, it's scary, but you never know what's possible. I literally reflect, and I can't wait to spend the next, day here reflecting on this last week. I'm so proud. And I'm celebrating. I'm not bragging. Remember, for those of you who've been in my community, definition of bragging is celebrating yourself while putting someone else down in the same sentence. There she goes, bragging again. No, I'm proud that I committed to a process that I had no idea what could be possible. I committed, I went all in, I invested, I got coached, I got mentored, I asked for help. So now I have a team, I have a community, I have a support system. I never feel alone. I know that I'm going to learn, I'm going to be challenged, I'm committed to the journey, I'm in community, I'm all in. The people I bring into my world are all in. I don't want half in or just dipping our toes in. You might be just starting the process, but if you commit to this process, it's another energy. And you can't fake that energy. You can't argue with this energy either, because this is a passion, right? You can't argue with passion. And when you are in such alignment with your dreams, your goals, you get to design a life that you don't have to vacation from. It's no longer an escape. It's an adventure of what else is possible? Ooh, what else is possible? We can go there. We get, literally, I had coaching sessions in the pool at this infinity pool yesterday. I did one-on-one sessions in the pool with these beautiful ladies, one at a time. Welcome to my home office. Yes, I've been working. Yes, I'm in the sunshine, but I designed it that way because this is what I love. I love to travel. I love to coach. I love to mentor. I love fitness. I love bringing people in community. I love transforming people's lives and helping them see what's possible for them. And I do it through doing this. I'm here live with you, sharing parts of my story. And it's been messy. I'll tell you, it hasn't been pretty. But I consistently showed up and committed to the journey, committed to the process. I got helped, I got coached, I got mentored. I kept going no matter what. And I'll tell you, for this retreat, I was pretty close because it was not filled. Last year, I sold out 3 retreats. This one was not filled, and I was this close to not canceling. And I'm sharing this with you because I was really prideful, and I was really, really excited about this next one. And I was really close to canceling because it wasn't filled. But the pain, and I sat with that for a second. I said, okay, if I canceled, the feeling in my body, the feeling in my being of not being able to provide this opportunity for the people that need this, for the people that need to hear my message, the people that are all in, that are committed, that feeling of that cancellation, that pain, nope, it's not, it wasn't happening. So where are you feeling that maybe you're ready to throw in the towel? Can you just flip it? See what else could be possible. Get in community. Tell people what you want to do. Put it out to the world. You never know what's possible. Get help, get coached, get mentored, get in community, get around other people that are going after the dreams and goals, this drive, this passion for a purpose, a better, healthier version of you. That's what it takes. And commit each and every day. Because the feeling of pain and regret and shame and guilt of canceling, I'm so glad that I didn't. Oh my gosh, Mama's here. Hi. I love this so much. I'm so proud of all that you're doing. Thank you. Having great mentors in my life has been a huge, huge help. People that are showing me what's possible. Someone further along than you is not going to judge you if they're your people. Okay? The right people are going to lift you up in community, support you, show you the way, sit with you, ask the questions, connect with you, spend time. Okay? So that is today's message. You have to be all in. You have to be committed. Number one, how to transform your life in 6 days. You got to go all in. All right? I'm going to change this link here real quick. Let's see. Change this. Change the link because I have an amazing community that I think it's free for you to join if you are not in the free Cruise Beyond Limits Health as Well community for busy people. I encourage you to join. I'm going to share the link to the group here in the chat, not in the chat, at the top here. So go ahead if you want to be a part of the Cruise Beyond Limits world, and you want to stay tuned on the next retreat or the next event that's coming, and you want to secure your spot. September 23rd to the 28th, I'm taking another incredible group through this life-changing transformational experience in Costa Rica. So make sure your passports are up to date, and you will not regret it. I promise you. So the link is above. Step 1, be all in, committed. Step 2, get in community. All right. Yes, best community ever. Thank you. Hi, Harley. Oh my gosh, I've missed you so much. Create that safe space by leaning in, going all in, being vulnerable, being open, being committed to the process, which is step 3. Own the process. Go in it for the long game. We don't have to have it all figured out, and it's okay. We don't have to be perfect. We get to be uniquely us, all of us. And if you're ready to dive in, you're ready to go all in on you, please join my community. Send me a message. I'd love to support you. I'd love to take you through this journey. We have a couple opportunities for this. I have a couple programs. I'm not going to throw it all at you right now, but let's just have a conversation, and I'll walk you through this process, and I will make sure that you are loved, you are supported, and you're never alone through this process. This life stuff is tough, but we're not meant to do it alone. So if this message resonates with you, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you love to hear. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you're working on. I know many times we work on time management. We want to work on our habits. We want to work on our self-talk. What is our purpose? What's the next direction? Are you in a season of change right now? Maybe you're in between jobs. Maybe you're retiring. Maybe you just got a divorce, or maybe you just decided that you want to date again. Maybe the kids are going to school. Maybe they're off to college. You have empty nesters. Maybe you just decided that you're ready to put you first and get to know and love that next level version of you. No matter what, you are loved and supported, and you're in the right place. So with that, I'm going to yield the mic. I'd love to hear. I see Kimberly here, Jessica's here, Tarika, Coach is here, here on Clubhouse. If you want to raise your hand, I would love to bring you up on stage. I'd love to hear your reflections, any questions, comments. We have about 5 minutes left. Please let me know in the comments. I'm going to try to navigate all of the technology all at once. It's like a command center here. So if I miss you, please know that it's not intentional. I'm really trying to navigate all of technology all at once. So give me some grace and space, but I will follow up with the comments and engage with you afterwards. So please send me a message. And if you are on Clubhouse, highly recommend follow me over on Instagram. Send me a direct message on Instagram. Let me know what resonates with you. Let me know what you're working on. And let's just get started. Start today. You're never going to be ready. Go all in. Say yes to you. You will not regret it. Okay, so I want to yield the mic. Who would love to speak? Anyone? Jason, let's see. Okay, let's see. So I'm trying to bring you up.
This is Tarika. How are you?
Hello, Tarika. Happy Monday. I'm great. Thank you. How are you?
Good. Just working on some court documents. But when is your event? Are you setting up an event, or you had an event that you almost canceled? I heard that.
Yes. So I just completed the 6-day Revive and Thrive retreat in Costa Rica. The ladies just graduated this morning. And I have one more scheduled for September 23rd to the 28th.
September 23rd through the
28th, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's on one of your links?
Yes, I can actually throw that in the chat too. It's crystalloracruz.com/revival retreat. I can throw that in there. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. If you have anyone that's interested, if yourself, it's a very intimate experience. I take 6 women throughout this experience. So it's it's a small space to be able to learn and grow through this opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Thanks for coming up. Jason, did you have a question or comment?
Yes. Hi, Crystalor.
Hello.
Jason from the Bay. Thank you so much. I love your energy. I love your inspiration. I love being motivated. I'm an entrepreneur, and I know it's tough. And sometimes it's just we need a little push. And I love how you inspire me. And I just wanted to come up on stage and say thank you. And you're absolutely right. Nothing's perfect. Just go start it, right? And go do it. And do it today. Don't push it off. And a friend of mine, Tyrone Poole, you guys know him very well, 2-time world champion football player. He always reminds me, he said, and I love this. I love this. I want to get it right. If it is to be, it's up to me.
Woo!
And he says, if it is to be, it's up to me. And I love it because he's so right. And sometimes, we could have this self-doubt or whatever's holding us back. And I just want to inspire people to go do it. Just go do it. And you can do it. And what I wanted to come up here on stage to say, Crystalor, is that message that you bring me gives me inspiration. Because sometimes I do have that self-doubt, right? But then your motivation, your support, and your little words of encouragement, make me a stronger person going forward throughout the day. So thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you so much for raising your hand this morning and sharing your message. If it's meant to be, it's up to me, right? Something like that. Tyrone, he's awesome. Oh my gosh. So powerful. Thank you. Thank you for sharing and for coming up and sharing this morning. I see Jessica's here. Are you free to share? Maybe she's not. All right. Anyone else care to share? Anyone else in the room, on stage? Okay. I love that. If it fits, if
Hey,
it's...
Crystalor, this is Jessica.
Hello.
Just sending you some love. I know we're closing the room here soon, and
Yeah.
I just appreciate the timing of you doing the room, and you might have done rooms or segments like piggybacking from your retreats, but just something about it today just kind of struck me of the quality of experience. And so it's a great reminder that we can design and be intentional with what we'd like to have, and there's practical steps we can do to get there. So and to and reminded that we will also talk offline soon. So
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. We get to design it, and sometimes we just get in our own head, right? So just like
Sorry
Jason,
for the background noise. I was trying to move around.
that's okay. We love technology. It's all good. No fancy studio around here, just wherever you're at, you know? And
Yeah.
that's the beauty too, right? We get to rewrite that story of what work or our life's work has to look like. And so if you have this intuitive nudge, if you have this something within you that is shifting and you're like, this isn't sitting right, listen and keep going after it, and don't settle. Keep going after your dreams and goals. Did you have something else, Jessica?
I did. Just the acknowledgement about the importance of community and how you are modeling that and showing it in real time, that it's not limited by location. So it's just continuing to inspire me through my own journey with some things, how I can activate and design that. And it's basically prompting me to look back at some notes and things I started last year. And even though right now it feels like I'm limited in that kind of community, that's exactly what this Breakfast with Champions space is for. And I'm so grateful for that with technology. And just an encouragement for those on stage and those ending the room with us down below to tap in. Don't be afraid to send DMs. Don't be intimidated by some of the folks and the people they know. This is a really great, safe space to start those conversations, and you never know what can unfold from there. So thank you, Crystal Lord.
Thank you so much, Jessica. I hope you have a wonderful day. And yes, let's definitely connect as soon as possible. Kimberly, I see you flashing. Do you care to share for a moment?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I was thinking about you this morning. I did a dance party just before I came live this morning.
About you too.
Yeah, what's happening?
I'm so glad I got to be on here with you today. I'm in a spot where I really can't talk long, but I'm so inspired by you. I just love you. I just love how you encourage us. I just appreciate the tone in which you coach, because I'm one of those ones that's super sensitive. If you talk to me too hard, I'm not going to do it. But the way you express yourself is so inspiring, so motivating, and thank you for everything you do and all the mindset things that you do.
Thank you so much,
I
Kimberly.
appreciate you.
Thank you. Sorry, there was a little bit of a delay. I didn't mean to speak over you. We love technology. So thank you all for sharing your comments and reflections today. I'll catch up with the comments. If you're live on social media right now with me, thank you for sharing this time with me. I look forward to this each and every week. 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, Health is Wealth. I also do a live segment, Freedom Fridays, over on LinkedIn Audio on Fridays at noon Eastern. So tap in, click the link above so you don't miss a darn thing. Send me a message. Let me know what resonates with you, what you need help with. Put it out to the world. You just never know. Okay, so go make it a great day. Go cruise beyond limits. Go after your dreams and goals, because the world needs you at 100%. They need the best version of you, and it starts with you. So keep going after it. Keep being awesome. I love you all. Cheers. Cruise beyond limits.
Thank you for your service.
Cheers.